Just beyond the city streets of Lublin, a vibrant Polish city bustling with daily life, lies a place where silence speaks louder than words. Only 4 kilometers east of the city center, the former Nazi concentration and extermination camp of Majdanek remains one of the most hunting and best preserved Holocaust sites in Europe. Originally established by the Nazis in late 1941 as a forced labor camp, Majdanek quickly transformed into a center of systematic mass murder. Between 1941 and 1944, approximately 79,000 people were killed within its fences, the vast majority of them Jewish, but also Poles, Soviets, and Roma. Unlike many other Nazi camps hidden in remote forests or systematically destroyed to conceal their crimes, Majdanek stands in plain view. Its wire fences and guard towers are visible from the city streets of Lublin, a stark, even present reminder of the atrocities committed there. Just 100 kilometers north of Majdanek lies Treblinka, a site that the Nazis completely obliterated in 1943 in a desperate attempt to erase all traces of mass murder. But Majdanek was different. When the Soviet Red Army advanced rapidly in the summer of 1944, the Nazis quickly abandoned the camp, leaving it largely untouched. At the entrance to Majdanek stands the Monument to Struggle and Martyrdom, a massive stone structure erected in 1969. Its imposing abstract form, evoking shattered chains and fractured stone, powerfully symbolizes both the immense suffering endured at the camp and the unbreakable spirit of resistance. Nearby, the visitor center offers further context, featuring photographs and a series of informative panels that trace the history of the camp, its victims, and the atrocities committed here. The Majdanek Museum, officially established in 1944, just months after the camp's liberation, was one of the first Holocaust memorial sites in the world. Despite its early founding and remarkable well-preserved grounds, it remained outside the main circle of Holocaust tourism, often overshadowed by the more widely known Auschwitz-Birkenau. The first major structure visitors encounter at Majdanek is the gas chamber complex, a sobering introduction to the camp's grim reality. These rooms, still largely intact, were used to murder thousands with Zyklon B gas. Victims were told they were going for a shower, then locked inside a sealed chamber where the gas was released. Afterwards, the bodies were removed and taken to the nearby crematorium for incineration, a horrifying routine part of the camp's killing process. From there, visitors moved towards the prisoner barracks, long wooden buildings that once held thousands in cramped, inhuman conditions. Today, most of these barracks serve as exhibition spaces, offering insights into how the camp was structured and operated. Some focus on daily life within Majdanek, while others explore the broader context of life in Lublin under German occupation. Inside, exhibits reveal the brutal reality faced by prisoners: wooden bunks stacked 3 or 4 high, barely enough space to lie down. The barracks were poorly insulated and lacked proper heating, exposing inmates to freezing temperatures and worsening their already bad condition. One of the barracks houses a modern installation dedicated to the anonymous victims of Majdanek, creating a solemn reflective space amid the historical displays. Perhaps one of the most touching is housed in the pavilion of personal effects, where thousands of shoes belonging to victims are on display. These silent artifacts put a human face on the staggering numbers, reminding visitors that each object belonged to an individual. The on-site museum offers comprehensive exhibitions that bring the story of Majdanek to life through photographs, documents, and personal testimonies. Multimedia presentations provide historical context about the Holocaust and World War II, while educational programs encourage deeper reflection and understanding. Walking along the camp's perimeter, you pass original watchtowers and barbed wire fences, grim reminders of constant surveillance. Escape was nearly impossible, although a few prisoners did manage it, including during a 1942 attempt when 84 Soviet prisoners broke free. Life inside Majdanek was brutal and short. The average life expectancy for many prisoners was just a few months. In total, around 130,000 people from across Europe were in prison. They faced starvation, forced labor, disease, and constant fear of execution. In that context, the few escape attempts, despite immense risk, reflect both desperation and extraordinary courage. At the far end of the camp stand two powerful structures, the Crematorium and the Mausoleum, currently under reconstruction. The crematorium, built by the Nazis in 1943, was used to burn the bodies of the murdered prisoners in an attempt to erase evidence of mass killings. Still largely intact today, it includes multiple ovens and traces of the facility's grim function. Just beyond it stands the Mausoleum, erected in 1969 as part of a post-war memorial effort. This circular monument houses the ashes of victims collected from across the camp, from mass graves and cremation pits. Supported by concrete columns and crowned by a heavy dome, it centers on a large open urn filled with humans' remains. The inscription, "Let our fate be a warning to you," urges visitors to remember the past not only with sorrow but with vigilance. Majdanek's preservation is a rare and invaluable resource, in contrast to camps like Treblinka, Sobibor and Belzec, which the Nazis systematically dismantled to erase evidence of their crimes. Majdanek remains largely as it was. This makes it not only a memorial but a crucial educational site, a place where the horrors of the past confront visitors directly and demand remembrance. Today, walking through Majdanek is a profoundly moving experience. The preserved buildings, artifacts and memorials challenge us to face the depths of human cruelty while also honoring the resilience of those who survived and the memory of those who did not. Just minutes from the vibrant life of Lublin, Majdanek stands as a solemn guardian of history, reminding every visitor of the terrible cost of hatred and the enduring power of remembrance.